first camp, our first night in Northern Territory. Can't wait to see what else is NT's got to offer. In the car. Oh, okay. Watch the road, don't watch the side.
Just turned the camera on at the right time to see Emelisa driving out. Pretty tricky little road for her. Nice and narrow. What's it like driving, Emelisa?
Good.
Dad's already said goodbye to his paid job.
Daly Waters comes complete with its own crocodile named Kevin. Tim's Junkyard just across the road from Daly Waters pub.
Yeah, you know what she looks like, don't you? Just tell her the keys to the door and then...
Here at the Daly Waters pub, they have a live band every night. What a big setup.
Stay straight. She tried and she's like, that's so rude.
Waiting for her tips. The chickens are waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for actually. Maybe dinner tonight. Here we are at the John McDougall Stewart is presumed to have carved his initial on this tree in 1862. So while here at Daly Waters, there's actually a little bit of history around the town as well. We founded the town, I suppose, back in that date, but it wasn't sort of significant until the troops sort of discovered the tree in 1944 and erected a fence around it. So pretty cool. Also part of the little heritage trail here at Daly Waters is this little cemetery. There's a few people buried in 1875 and up to 1909. Last but not least on the little heritage trail is a flying fox. And I think Qantas asked them to erect a flying fox to get across the river back in 34, I think it was. Basically to get the personnel and cargo across the river when the river was flooded. Pretty cool. Alright, here we are at the Mataranka thermal pools. Come down nice and early. And it's a bit fresh this morning. It's gonna be nice and warm though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And this is Rainbow Springs. This is where the water at the Mataranka Hot Springs comes from. Estimated about 30 million litres a day flows out through here. It's pretty cool. There is it.
It's beautiful. It's good. Everything.
It is a bit warm, isn't it? Oh, good.
I'm like flat-footed. Hey!
How good.
Let's just walk underwater.
Ready? If we look closer, you can see the steam coming off the top of the pools. It's about 14 degrees outside. And right, here we are at Bitter Springs. This is the more natural of the two springs here at Mataranka. Here we are, enjoying our last swim at Mataranka before we head off. It's a bit fresh outside.
Yeah. It's nice in though.
Kids are off downstream somewhere.
out this morning. Definitely should work. Careful splashing around.
Oh, it's too hard trying to.
That's it for Mataranka. See you at the next stop.
Alright, we went and saw Nathan Whippy Griggs, the Australian world record holder for whipping the other night. The kids bought themselves a whip each. That was their first crack at it. They're loving it. Come on, bub. Righto. There's Emelisa. Oh, whipping. Whip it good. Nice work. Oh, keep me in line now. Yes, Spazzo. Right, here we are at Edith Falls. Just going in for a bit of a swim. Alright, here we are on a walk to Edith Falls. It's at the top of the upper pools. As usual, got another grade 3 walk and we got them in double pluggers. Alright, we're going to go to the upper pool. Right, this is a look at the bottom of Edith Falls. Not a great deal to see here, but... So Hayden, tell us all about it, what happened?
Well, I was just walking and I kept treading on, so I thought it was a rock on my shoe.
Yeah.
Lean over and I find this stick wedged into my...
Lucky for these safety boots, saved him.
PRC safety boots.
Near on stabbing. Right, here we are, made it to the upper pools of Edith Falls. One way to do it. Not that bad. Alright, here we go.
This could have been like the most uncoordinated thing ever.
Let's do it.
What am I just sliding down?
Let's do it.
Look at him, Alicia, I'm like a bowling ball. A bowling ball.
So good. Good.
I know, right?
Hayden's going in.
Ah, yeah. That was good.
How good?
I'm going to start a counter on that.
Oh, back in. Well, that's it from Edith Falls.
So we had a bit of a casualty trying to get out of the water today. Melissa slipped on the rocks and hurt her knee on the way back to the car. And now she is enjoying a lovely piggyback ride with Dad.
Alright, here we are at Berry Springs. We've got Kangaroo Falls, main pool and a lower pool. Let's go and have a look. You get some? Now just floating down all the streams in Berry Springs. Very similar to Mataranka, except not quite as warm. What do you think, bub?
Oh, it's awesome. Lots of fishies.
Here comes Hayden.
Oi.
And here comes Laura.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
What do you think of that? Pretty big, isn't he? Didn't get much closer than that. Coming in for a look. Hey, just give my good side. Now this is Barry. He's a big fellow we just saw looking through. There's one that was swimming just above us.
Is if you leave your fingertips exposed, and once you've wrapped it up, if you can do a pinch test and all that blood comes back, that's perfect. That's as tight as you want to do it. But if you've done it and pinch and there's no blood flow coming back, you've done it a little bit too tight. So start again. So it's just enough to compress that lymphatic system and your bloodstream. You still do want to have blood flow going through that area. With the lizards, I try to tell them to flat hands out underneath their legs because otherwise they're going to be a bit.
He's going to taste your camera.
You look like a daddy. Pretty cool.
Add a little bit more.
Alright, that's it.
Oh, here comes another one.
He's waving. Hello.
Someone else got hungry and ate the back part of his leg.
reptile world, making them about as intelligent as your house cat or dog. I like to say, like a house cat, these guys can be trained, however, whether or not they want to listen to you is entirely up to them. Now, our saltwater crocodiles, they are trained. They do understand their name, and these guys, they do.
Right. Hey, one at a time?
Go, Melissa.
You going to feed the little crocodile? Oh. When you go that side there, oh, remember, keep an eye on him. Alright, let me just see if I can. Keep an eye on him. Oh, nearly.
Oh, close in a way.
From that center, 20 centimeters up from the water there. Hang it as still as you can to drop down a little bit more.
Tuck up. Oh, there you go.
That's what that going to happen.
Oh, I got a live one here.
Whoa.
Oh, gone. Gonna give him a cuddle. Yeah, I don't know about that. See you next time.
And here we are at the Stokes Hill Wharf facility. We're about to go and have a look at the Royal Flying Doctors Service display and the Bombing of Darwin display.
Alright, we just completed the VR experience. It was pretty amazing.
Unreal. Very good.
What did you think?
Good.
Laura and Hayden just doing another virtual reality. It really is an amazing place, this. One of the old decommissioned planes that you can go in and have a look at.
It feels a bit sore, yeah. Each of these shots we're giving you is burning your chest every.
In case you're wondering what we do for lunch most days, it's the back of the tailgate gourmet sandwiches. Peanut butter and honey, Hayden's favourite,
Or
jam. Well, Emily's having a lunch, an interrogator. So what was your favourite thing to do at the RFDS and bombing of Darwin?
Probably the VR and being able to go inside the airplane.
Yeah. Which part of the VR? The bombing of Darwin? Or the nurse in the plane?
I think the bombing was pretty good because you had a whole 360 view and it was an imitation of what had happened. So I reckon that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was my favourite part too. So Hayden, what was your favourite part?
My favourite part was the VR experience.
Nice. The bombing?
Yeah, it was the bombing of Darwin experience. It went through some of the events of what it would have been like for a person at certain points.
Nice. Ah, look, here we got the mum. What was mum's favourite part?
I actually liked doing the Flying Doctors virtual reality because it was interesting to see the difference between what the nurse does and what the pilot does and how they have to communicate during the flight and everything. And one thing I learnt was that they actually adjust the altitude depending on whatever the patient's condition is as well. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, very good. We are learning a bit more about Darwin's history of the oil storage tunnels. Built after the first invasion. It's tunnels 5 and 6 in there, which you can't enter, but we're about to head up further down the road and have a look at the tunnels we can get into. Where are we today?
At a jail.
Which one?
Labour prison, Darwin.
Fannie Bay Gaol.
Yeah.
Process of registering it for a heritage site. Bit of a pop-up inside the jail, celebrating 150 years of police force in the territory. Very interesting history there. On the Fannie Bay Gaol continued operations till the bombing of Darwin, 9th February 1942, when the prisoners were released and told to fend for themselves. And it was taken over by the Royal Australian Air Force. But basically, if you're in prison, you got set free. Typical jail back in the day here. Couple of beds, toilet and a basin. When you go to jail, help, don't do dishes, brush teeth when you're told, housework. An interesting fact in the Fannie Bay Gaol too is that all the signs are hand painted by the prisoners. Not a very big cell, is it? Alright, this is the time-out section. It's where you when you need to have some solitary confinement. And the gallows. Alright, it's the place of the last two men hung in Darwin before they outlawed it.